Sao Paulo really is a city for licensing enthusiasts. I was recently here to visit the SpongeBob SquarePants restaurant, and today it's something completely different. We're heading to a Hello Kitty cafe, and I cannot wait to see how they've brought this brand to life. Just taking a quick moment to post on my Insta. Gotta let the followers know what's coming. We're on our way, and while we're in the car, I'm having a look at some Hello Kitty work from one of Born to License's clients. Now, I'm also having a sneaky look at the menu because honestly, I am starving and I'm already impressed. Look at how they've incorporated Hello Kitty into everything. Bueno. Milkshake bueno. G Hello Kitty. We've arrived in Liberdade, Sao Paulo's famous Japanese district. Here on the bustling streets of Sao Paulo is the Hello Kitty Cafe. We're about to go in, have some delicious food, have some delicious milkshakes, and it's just absolutely heaving with people here. The line is out the door, and I imagine that it's every single table inside is full. So this is Hello Kitty and Friends 2D by eAsia, and it's actually one of the many Hello Kitty cafes around the world. But what makes this one unique is the incredible 2D black and white aesthetic. Everything you see has been hand-painted to create this manga-inspired illustration look. It's like stepping inside a cartoon. The walls, the furniture, even the decorative elements, they all have these bold black outlines that make everything feel flat and stylized. It's a really clever design choice because it creates an instantly recognizable visual identity that's perfect for social media. I've taken a moment to admire some of the treats on display, all inspired by Hello Kitty and Friends. You've got a lot of leading Sanrio characters here. The attention to detail is really impressive. Now, the time has come for us to take our seats, but on the way, let's admire how they've applied Hello Kitty to various parts of the cafe. This is such an important part of having a licensed destination like this. You want the IP to be felt everywhere, from the moment you walk in to the moment you leave. It's not about slapping a logo on things. It's about creating an immersive world where the brand feels natural and integrated into every single touch point. Hello Kitty recently celebrated its 50th anniversary. It's actually generated more than $80 billion of sales in that 50 years. It is one of the most popular, most recognizable licenses in the world. It's popular with children, it's popular with adults, and everything in between. Hello Kitty was one of the first licenses that I worked with because the agency that I started my licensing career in represented Hello Kitty. So from my very early days in licensing, I was familiar with Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is more popular than ever before. You see people of all ages buying the product, wearing the clothes, going to experiences just like this. It is a juggernaut in licensing, and it continues to be more and more popular. If you had a small business and you're wanting to get into licensing, Hello Kitty is one of the properties we would encourage you to consider. It has evergreen appeal, generational awareness, but it really does depend on your product. It really does skew towards the female demographic. So if you're focused more on the female side of things, Hello Kitty is the perfect property for that. If you have male products, if someone came to me and said, I have male products, I'm interested in getting Hello Kitty licensed, to be honest, I'd probably encourage you to go down a different direction because Hello Kitty really has a strong appeal to the female demographic. If you're wanting to get a Hello Kitty license, the first thing you should really do is really understand your demographic and make sure that demographic is the same as Hello Kitty. Because what you don't want to do is invest in a license, do some amazing products, and then it not sell with your consumers because it's maybe not the right fit. The team at Born to License can always help with licensing brands like Hello Kitty. We have licensed Hello Kitty before for our clients, including Wolfpack, who have just released an amazing Hello Kitty collection that has been really well received. One of the unique things about Hello Kitty is that it doesn't necessarily need content to survive. With a lot of other properties in the licensing world, they need theatrical releases, they need, ongoing TV series and ongoing content. With Hello Kitty, it's never really had this content and never really had a need, but that's about to change. Warner Brothers is going to be releasing a Hello Kitty movie in the next couple of years, which will completely change the game. I imagine popularity of Hello Kitty will soar even higher around that tentpole release. So I'm watching it very closely to see the build-up and how everybody will respond when the Hello Kitty film launches. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm hungry and I think it's time to order some Hello Kitty food. Also, this is always the hardest part of the day, choosing which food I want when there are so many delicious items on the menu. They've got themed food and drinks across the board. The chef here has created a menu featuring everything from Asian fusion dishes to Wagyu beef burgers. We're going to have to choose wisely. So I've just ordered a water for the table and they've really gone the extra effort because look at this. It is branded Hello Kitty and Friends as well, which is just a really nice touch. And they've even done it with the soy sauce as well. I mean, they could have easily just had other branded soy sauce here and just regular waters, but they've really made it a proper Hello Kitty experience by adding labeling to this as well. So really impressive. And look at what has just arrived. We ordered the special sushi plate to share and it comes on this amazing Hello Kitty themed double layered tray. The presentation is stunning. And check this out. Even the wasabi has a Hello Kitty stamp on it. That's the level of detail we're talking about. We also ordered a Hello Kitty themed milkshake. Look at this execution. It's so beautifully presented. So what's interesting about this Hello Kitty themed milkshake is it was about 45 reais, which is actually quite expensive here in Brazil for a milkshake. So a milkshake like this would probably usually be around 15 reais, but instead it's 45. That extra 30 reais, you're really paying for the Hello Kitty experience. I've already had some of it, so you can't see, but there is a Hello Kitty cookie that's there. There was Hello Kitty themed stuff. People are willing to pay a premium for a licensed experience like this. Same thing goes with the sushi. So the sushi we had came in this really nice kind of Hello Kitty themed case. Really, the sushi that was on there may usually pay like, I don't know, 60 reais, 70 reais. Instead, it was around 110 reais. So again, they're charging a premium for that experience and everybody is willing to pay it. This place is absolutely packed with people that are buying these shakes, they're buying the sushi, they're buying into the Hello Kitty experience with no worries whatsoever. They've all got their phones out, they're all taking pictures of the beautiful products, and everyone's having a great time. No one seems to be complaining about the prices, which is great. It shows that it's still good value, even though the actual food and drink you wouldn't expect to pay the same elsewhere. But everyone's very happy to pay it here because it's all part of the experience. Okay, it's dessert time and look at this Hello Kitty mousse. Absolutely gorgeous. They've added a cute little Hello Kitty bow on top to give it the perfect finishing touch. It's details like this that show the licensee truly understands and respects the brand. Now that I'm loaded up on sugar and I have a bit of energy, I need to walk it off. Come with me while I explore the place a bit more. They've got some really nice areas set up throughout the cafe. There's a lovely themed chair here that's perfect for posing for photos and videos. And over here, check this out. There's a Hello Kitty van that you can actually eat in if you're lucky enough to get allocated to that table. It's these kinds of experiential elements that make guests want to stay longer, share more content, and ultimately come back again. And as you expected, there's Hello Kitty merchandise here to buy as well. Mugs, plush toys, and more. It's a smart way to extend the experience beyond the visit itself. Guests can take a piece of Hello Kitty home with them and remember the day. Overall, this has been a fantastic example of location-based licensing done right. The 2D concept is innovative, the food is beautifully executed and it was delicious, and the brand integration is seamless throughout. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to join me on more licensing adventures around the world. And if you visited a Hello Kitty cafe or any other license experience, let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear about it. Until next time, this has been another licensing adventure.